Hi guys, we're back here at the sawmill. It's late in the day, which I'm always late in the day, and it's cold out. It's probably in the upper 30s now. I've been working, had to clean the boiler. Well, I didn't have to clean the boiler, but if you clean it and keep the soot and stuff off the tubes on my style boiler, it does a lot better. It gets a lot better performance. I don't know how to explain it. If you need to know, ask me in the comment and I'll tell you why if I can remember. The soot builds up on the tubes of my boiler. There's 66 tubes in it. And as the soot builds up, the efficiency goes down and I use more wood. So I clean it more than I need to. I did that and cleaned some other things. I got this ash log on the mill. It's a banana board. I don't know what I want out of it exactly, but I know I want to get it straight first. I don't know if you guys can see the banana in it or not. I'll put you this way. It's got a heck of a sweep, and I got a lot of butt swell. It's 18 here at this end, and we're going to go around the world to see what the other end is. I'm not interested in getting a whole lot out of it. I don't think it's a very good log. It looks real good on this side, so I might get down to where it is, but all the boards that come off of it are going to bow. That's 26, because when you got one like this, they just have tension in them, and they're always trying to release that tension. So they'll always do goofy things. I came back here to start on it earlier and I forgot that I had taken the batteries out and charged them because the batteries were not working. Or the charging system wasn't working. And when I took it apart, I said, holy cow, the wires were dirty, corroded, and broke. I said, well, I found my problem. And put it all together, that's not my problem. I don't know what the problem is. Probably a bad alternator. So we're going to start it up, and I don't think I'm thinking about a board, a slab wood to get a 6-inch face, and a board, 180 slab and a 6-inch face. I want to get it equal and balanced all the way around. I charged the batteries. So I'm going to leave you right about here. Ought to be in the way good. Come over. I'm going to take heavy slabs on this because I don't want ironing boards. Well, that was exciting. That shut the old motor down. That's kind of weird. It locked that right up, didn't it? It wasn't sawing that bad. Huh. Had to review it. It smoked my belts. You can't smell it, but we got smoke here. I've never had one shut the motor down. Clutch didn't slip. Now I got to get it out of there. Well, that wasn't my plan today. It didn't pinch the thing. I tell you what I think happened is I think some of that sticky wood got on the belt and self-fed it. It could have moved. No, it's still jammed in there pretty good. Well, that's kind of, haven't done that in a long time, guys. Stuck the saw. Because I don't really care about this board or log or anything like that. First of all, I want to see if I can, let's see, we'll put the engine's in neutral. I'm looking for some junk. I don't have any junk of what I want junk. Cleaned up too much here. I'm gonna put you up here. I don't know if you're out of the way. I don't know what I'm doing. At this point here, you just kind of ad-libbing. I hope it didn't heat that blade up. But it's not pinched. It's not really. The splitter's got it, but it's and on this side it's a 1/4 inch away. Nah, it doesn't. I don't see any reason for that. Man, she is tight too. Man, you got perfect lead, perfect. The blade isn't touching it on that side at all. Old hard ash, dull teeth. Well, let me see if I got my chainsaw here. If I do, I'm just going to cut it out. Got the chainsaw. Let it warm up a little bit. I don't feel like messing with it that much. That should have it. I'm gonna get down so I don't fall on my butt. Hopefully that'll pull off. About like that. I didn't really think I was feeding it that fast. Well, it's kind of interesting. You can see I'll bring you over here. It really doesn't look It's not hot. I think it's just old hard ash. Now I have to slow the old feed rate down. I'll show you the gullets, what the gullets do. Kind of interesting while you're here and seeing the total screw up. But that's make an interesting video, I guess. Look at how the gullets, see how this one's just starting to cut, got a little bit of sawdust in it. This one down here is completely full. That one, look at that. She must have just got full and didn't want to go no more. Fed too fast for the gullets. I think that's what it is. It got sawdust bound. And chainsaw, that happens to chainsaws too. I can't move that blade. Yeah. I don't know if I dare try starting it up. I like to move the carriage back. So we will put you here and see if I can't move the carriage back. I'll bring Mr. Hickory out. Buford! Now if you're new here, old Buford, it's a big old hickory stick. You're going to see me down at the other end of it. Big old hickory stick that moves the world. If I can get a place to move it at. Not really a good place to push against. That wasn't even hard. I can't get a it's off the thing there. I just dropped that Buford. Let me see what we got here. Boy, that's some hard stuff. I guess this is just dry and hard. Well, I'm going to try to work my way through it. I'm going to make sure there's no sticky left on these belts. I think I might have left up on it and that sticky on these belts fed. I don't know. Yeah, it's got some on there. Yeah, I think I'll take the time and clean that off. Well, it wasn't very exciting, but it was a little bit different. I'll have to review it later and see if I didn't think I was feeding it all that fast. There is a lot of sticky on here. It should have been all right. I could probably do it this way. I ever tell you I don't really like sticky wood? It sure is nice to saw, but I guess if you had a hydraulic feed, you wouldn't have this problem. Yeah, there's sticky wood, sticky crap on everything here. It's getting looser because it's well, it's just what goes on at the mill. Sometimes it's best laid plans. Yeah, see now that belt's moving a lot easier. It's still on the pulleys though. All right, there's a big chunk of sticky. I think I've made it maybe around far enough now that we can get something going. All right, let's see what we can get going here. I'm gonna start up and see if I can stick it again. I don't have one cut and we're into it for a lot of time. I don't think this is the board. I think it got sawdust bound and then was self-feeding. I'm not sure. We're gonna start up, see what we got here. Hope we start her up. That's right, I was at full speed. I gotta move it somehow. So I guess I'll put you guys up and shoot around. I'm gonna turn the noise off. Man, I haven't hung a saw up in years. Hung up big time. Here's where I was hung up. I cut just a little bit too deep there, but down here it didn't hurt the board at all. So I'm all right with that. That ain't too bad. So I guess I wasn't smart enough to roll that thing back for enough. I'll put you back here for now. I'm gonna have to just manhandle that back. I don't feel like starting that engine up. Of course, I might have to. Oh, that's one nice thing about a little mill. It's heavy though. Oh, Lordy. That kind of didn't make my day. Got a little closer. I'm hung up in cables. My next cross member is. Nah, we ain't doing that. Well, they kind of poopied on my parade. I don't like rolling it back there because if it comes off, it goes on the ground. So I made another mistake. I didn't roll it back far enough. I got to start it up. I can't seem to. Maybe it's in a better spot. I guess so. Either that or got more push. A little bit more. That's all the little bit I got left. The banana board, I can't get under there. That's just another banana board problem. I think I'll turn it down. Whew. Just because I can. I think I can. I gotta go for a road trip down to the other end. Just don't have the energy to climb over a whole lot today. Put this on. Oh man, ran into something there. Oh lordy. I ain't doing too good. I ain't doing too good, man. I ran into something over there, just bummed my knee out. Some days you should walk away from the sawmill, and this is probably one of them, but I'm just kind of putting along here. We'll put this up here. I am going to go up the top and pull it and see if it'll slide in. I guess I got to recede a little bit more. See, that's a happy log. It's still a happy log. If you don't know what a happy log is, it's where when it sets down, it doesn't want to roll either way. It's just happy. If it's going to roll, it's going to roll back a little bit. And for a mill that's hand set mill, you're better off, you don't always get the choice of where you want to saw. You're better off having it where the log wants to go, and then get it on the head blocks that way. And it ain't easy all the time. Let's see what we got here. Well, I didn't want to do that either. I'm just doing a cluster of nonsense. Damn. Now I got the peavy stuck in the log deck. I think we're maybe take one little slice off this one. It's not a good day to saw. Too many goofy things happening. Now I got to put this back out to where it was. That's about it. Let's see where we're at. We might take one more. I mean, what could go wrong now? Everything else is going wrong, right? We're at 24. We're set back there at 21 and a half. And here we are at, that's about where I want to be. So I'm gonna dog it down and try not to stick the saw again. Let me see where it is here. Yeah, that should just take off a hair. I'm on side of that roller. All right, put your ears on. We're gonna try to do this again, more better. More better, that's probably the word of the day. I think right there you can see, I'll raise it up a little bit. I think you'll be able to see the total crash right there. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. That one will go back. That didn't saw too bad. I'll put a moisture meter in that thing. I think that thing is dry like a rock. And I'm going to get off the saw today because sometimes sometimes things just don't go the way they should, and you should walk away from it. So I'm walking away from it today. Today is not a good day to saw. Sorry that I didn't get you more. Pretty wood. This is all rotten though. This ain't no good. This is all trash. I think. I don't know. That might be real light sapwood. This is ash. It's good. Ash is real nice to make stickers out of because it's white wood and it's hard and all that kind of stuff. I think I might play around with that piece a little bit. See if I can't stand it up. But that'll have to be on another video. But I'm not going to saw anymore today. It's just not a good day to saw, guys. Sorry about that. You got to see something I ain't even done in probably 3 years. So, and then you saw how I got it out. So maybe it'd be helpful for you. I don't know. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I don't know what I'm going to label this one. Crash at the sawmill. It wasn't a crash. Hung the blade up at the sawmill, I think we'll have. So we'll see you later now. Bye-bye.